Season 7 is almost here, and with all the hype around that, of course comes some more new leaks. So in today's video guys, we're going to be having a look at the new content in the Battle Pass, both the free and paid versions. Most of the stuff in this video has been found through leaks, and hopefully once you guys have had a look, you can decide whether you want to buy the new Battle Pass or maybe just save your CP for some bundles. Remember guys, we are getting the free CP from the team championship event, so if you're playing that and if you do well on that, you'll have plenty to spend. Hopefully you guys can just generally get excited as well for the new content that's coming, but if you're hyped, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on this video. It won't be a long one, but let's get straight into it. Firstly guys, we've got the overall theme for this season going, so it's called Radioactive Agent, and as you can see all the things are very kind of greenish themed. I think the comic as well will be related to that, and there'll be a bit of story with that. I don't follow it too closely, but if you guys do, you can look forward to that. One thing from the comics I did see that was pretty interesting though was a slide with Makarov in it, and even though he's dead in the Modern Warfare series already, I guess they found a way to tie one of COD's most iconic villains into this game, so we'll see what that brings. Next up guys, we've got some new character skins, so there's yet another Ghost skin here, but again I can't really blame COD Mobile for putting this in because everyone seems to love Ghosts, so great for them. We've got a new Kruger Alchemist skin as well. Don't know much about this one, but it looks pretty fancy and not too bad. We're getting some new weapon skins as well, and as you can see in the screenshot, they're going for something they're calling the barricade theme, so it's pretty much just the usual black with a bit of green on them. These, I hope they don't end up looking too much just like the base skin in the actual game, because we've got quite a few skins last season, like the Ash and Viper ones or whatever, that literally just look the exact same from, you know, any further than 5 meters. The RUS and AK-117 are fantastic weapons though, so it's good to get more skins for those. The Striker is pretty underwhelming from what I can tell, and I know a lot of you guys don't really like shotguns anyway. Up next guys is something a little bit crazy. It's called the M4 Back Scratcher, and that's because it has a chainsaw in the underbarrel slot. I'm not really sure where they're going with this. I would be really surprised if this had some actual functionality. I'm guessing maybe at most we'll get a melee animation, but I don't know if this is going to make the weapon like quote unquote OP or maybe pay to win if they do. It is interesting though, and it does kind of give me Gears of War vibes with that assault rifle with the chainsaw underneath. I think a few things that are this over the top aren't too bad though to have in the game, and the M4 is getting a buff, so hopefully M4 users do have something to look forward to next season. The last weapon I want to talk about though is the MP5 or QQ9 as it's called here. I'm not sure why they've gone with that name, and they've used some other real names, but anyway, here it is. So this will be the level 50 reward for hitting that final tier in the Battle Pass before it just starts giving you one crate every tier, and I've talked about this in another video, but I'm really liking this gun so far. I will link a more detailed video on that weapon down below, but I'm really excited for this, and the skin looks not too bad as well. It's pretty different to the normal MP5, so this will be really great to see. Now that we've looked at all the weapons, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is an avatar, so there's not much to say here except I do think it looks cool, and hopefully maybe it'll give me something to run other than the shark that I've been running since season 1. We've also got a new frame here. It's nice, but it's pretty stock standard, and again, nothing too much to talk about here, but it's just another COD Mobile frame. Another new customization thing that we are getting, I have talked about this in previous videos, but it's the new calling cards. So these are something that you can display on your profile, so when people check your profile or when you come top 3 on the podium in a game when you're on the winning team, this will be displayed for everyone to see, and looks like we are getting one that looks pretty cool from the new Battle Pass. Finally guys, it does look like the QQ9/MP5 and the Cluster Strike will be free options in the Battle Pass, probably at level 1, so you can just get them straight away and can use them. The Cluster Strike, because I haven't talked about that in this video yet, pretty much just drops a whole bunch of bombs on a target location that you pick by opening the minimap from a console, kind of like the Predator missile, but you get to choose before it drops. It does seem pretty strong. I've used it quite a bit in the test server, and it is great for those objective based modes. Not only will this kill your enemies on the objective, but it will also stop their teammates getting really anywhere near it for a little while, so that's always really nice to have. I imagine this is going to be a pretty popular choice on games like Hardpoint and Domination. That is all for the Battle Pass today, but I wanted to share a couple of things that we'll also be able to grind for in the new season. So firstly, of course, you probably already know by now, but the HBI is coming, just in case you didn't. I will link that down below as well. I've covered that already, and there's more details in that video. But one other thing is that the Man of War is going to be a grindable weapon now, so probably the base version with no skin at all, or maybe a lower tier skin in case you haven't got the Industrial Revolution version already. This weapon, I'm sure you guys will be glad to know though, is getting a buff, and I honestly think it's about time. I've been calling for this for ages, so it's really good, and hopefully this will become a top tier weapon next season. That is everything I've got for you guys today though. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you found it interesting. If you did, and if you're hyped for season 7, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on this video. I'll be back with more, and I'll see you all in the next one.